Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of TGG Cares. I'm super excited about today. I am joined by Paul Perissien from Mission-Haiti, and just want to bring him on, let you guys know from his mouth what's happening in Haiti, how you could be a part of it, and just to introduce you to Mission-Haiti. So I am super excited about this. It's been fun. We've met, we talked, we've met in passing and at different Mission-Haiti events, but I'm just super excited to get down, sit down, chat, and really just spend some time. So thanks for joining.
For sure. Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here, and it's a pleasure to talk about Mission-Haiti and what you guys do as well to partner with us. I know last year you had Isaac on the couch.
Yep.
So hopefully
Our boy
I do
Isaac.
exactly semi as well as
Oh,
he did. He's always coming ready. So
yeah. No, he said you were going to be an upgrade, so no pressure there.
Zero.
Big shout out to Isaac, though.
For real.
I'm sure he's watching somewhere.
Yep.
So anyhow, catch us up to speed, because everything's been crazy around the world the last couple of years, but I know Haiti is no exception to that. How are things today in Haiti?
Things today in Haiti are as well as they can be. For the country overall, it's still pretty hectic. What usually happens in Haiti is when things get so difficult, people adjust. And they have adjusted to the craziness. And about a year ago, the president was assassinated. And that was prior of 2 years of instability, where gang control was getting stronger and stronger. And now 1 year later, after his death, we still don't know who assassinated him. And
there is no president.
There is no president. There is an acting president. He is the prime minister, and how he got into power was a little dicey because it was the same day that the president was assassinated that he was supposed to be sworn in as the new prime minister.
Wow.
So his vice president. So he was not even sworn into power. So there's some talks in there. Whether his hands were clean or not, we have no clue. But gang is still pretty rampant in Haiti, and inflation is high. Inflation is here in the States, but in Haiti, it's a different beast. Gas shortages left and right, and there's still a lot of economic instability. So that is Haiti as a whole.
Yeah. So how has that changed how Mission-Haiti operates? Maybe some stuff, maybe mention, because we were talking a little bit, and how some of it has become in a roundabout way like a blessing in disguise.
Correct.
So maybe talk about that, and then we can kind of chat maybe too about things that are obviously more difficult.
For sure. Huge. There has been a huge change within Mission-Haiti in the past year. So me and my family, we were living in Haiti for the past 8 years. And we had some teachers in one of our 8 schools that we have that taught in the French and English school. So we had about almost close to 11 other missionaries living in the compound. And September, we had to depart. We had to leave and essentially say goodbye without knowing we were saying goodbye. But we have since relocated here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. So we don't have any foreign missionaries there living in Haiti. And we had to close things down within Mission-Haiti because of the direct threat that we were getting from some locals there, very, very few. About 4 guys.
Threats to you guys?
Threats
to the Americans that were there, or to even the local Haitians?
Yes.
So Mission-Haiti.
Correct. Mission-Haiti as a whole. Local Haitian leaders, myself specifically, and my family, because of how gangs were so overpowering the capital city, which is Port-au-Prince, which is about 5 hours away from us. Unfortunately, it made its way into our town. We've been there for more than 20 years, very well respected for what Mission-Haiti does. But as gangs became normal and started to do a lot of ransom, a lot of kidnappings, and they would hold other ministries that were in Port-au-Prince hostage, saying, hey, you have to give me this, you have to give me that. So unfortunately, about 4 or 5 guys in our neighborhood try to seize that opportunity where they will try to do the same thing to our mission organization.
Wow.
So we, of course, said no. We will not give in, and we will not give you money under the table. We will not make a budget line item for extortion.
Yeah.
So rocks were thrown at me and my family in the orphanage at night.
Wow.
Just because they knew that that's the level of threat that they would maybe try to have us agree to their demand.
Muscle you guys to
Correct.
agree. Yeah.
Correct. With promises of future attacks and even some pretty dire things. So we left, we closed things down, and we did so for close to 3 weeks. The community said, no, this will not happen.
Wow.
And they had a peaceful protest in favor of Mission-Haiti. It's a whole thing in Haiti. But yeah, so we were able to open things back up, but it was very dicey within Mission-Haiti because we did not know if we were still going to operate the schools and our medical clinic, in the orphanage, in the elderly home, all of those ministries that we served to so many people. All of that was questionable whether we're going to continue. But as you said, the blessing in disguise was that the leaders of Haiti, the Haitians that are there, that we have continually tried to be sure that they are the people that are making sure that the work is going on. They also are facing threats, but unlike even me as a Haitian American guy and the other foreign missionaries, they cannot leave. They cannot leave the instability. They stepped up way more than I thought they would.
Yeah.
Where now, if I want to go back and live in Mission-Haiti full time, that is selfishly because
you don't,
because
they
I
don't
love,
need you.
They don't need me. They don't need me.
Which is amazing.
Which is so great.
And you know, Isaac and I talked about that last year when he was on, because I think part of the power of Mission-Haiti is how much you, I mean, really, it's bringing, it's ran by the local Haitians.
Correct.
And it's providing not only education, the senior, the home for the elderly, and the medical facilities, but it's all ran and facilitated by the locals.
For sure. There. Yeah. You know, we have such a great board here in the state, and they really try to instill in me, which I have tried to instill in the organization as a whole, that I was working myself out of a job. Yeah. And I did too good of a job, I guess.
That's good leadership, right?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Of course, it really just speaks to the volume of the Haitian people, the Haitian leaders that we have there. Ones entrusted, ones there that, you know, we're able to guide them just a little bit and give them the resources and empower them to do the work. Yeah. They are the ones that continually, and have been in the past, they are the ones making things happen.
So what's that like for you to see them? Because there had to be part of you that thought once you left, all schools, medical, everything you've done was done.
For sure.
What's that like when they say, when you hear like, hey, we're doing a peaceful protest.
Yeah. In favor.
And we're going to keep doing this.
Yeah.
Whether Paul and his family are here or not. Right. We're like, what for you? What's that like to see your you know, in a way, your baby?
It feels great.
You know, pick itself up and just make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah. It feels great. You know, gosh, I'm going to try not to get emotional, but you know, as a Haitian kid, I was born and raised in Haiti. I went to Florida when I was 10, and you know, I grew up poor. Yeah. Me and my brothers were in a one-room house with my mom because my dad was in the States already. But you know, I slept in one bed with me and my brothers up until we were 10, 11 years old. And even though Mission-Haiti is not where I grew up, being able to go back and help out this mission organization. And then seeing our Haitian brothers continue to not only continue with the mission, but giving it more stability doing such a better job, be able to sit down here with you and talk about it is a huge thing.
Yeah.
It's just such a huge blessing in disguise that, I get to be a small part of that.
Yeah.
Even though Haiti as a whole has a pretty bad rap because of years and years of political instability, the Haitian people at its core is beautiful, and they are happy, and they are grateful, and we have leaders in Haiti that can make that happen once given the opportunity. So I'm just super grateful that God has me in this position where I can talk about it and I can talk about them.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. That's
It's
so
huge.
cool. So what, as you look out like 5 years, 10 years, what do you see the vision for Mission Haiti and specifically, obviously, not just the organization that raises funds to do these things, but what do you see in Haiti, the impact of Mission Haiti?
One of the biggest reasons why Mission Haiti is able to still prosper is because of the leaders. And a lot of those leaders grew up within Mission Haiti. So they were...
Meaning they went to the schools or...
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. They were young girls and young gals that went to the Mission Haiti schools, and they hung around in the orphanage, and they were the ones leading teams up the mountains. They are now the ones that are the leaders within Mission Haiti. And thinking 5 to 10 years down the line, these men and women more and more are going to be the leaders, not only of Mission Haiti, but of Saint Jean, our district, of Les Cayes, the third biggest city, and hopefully of Port-au-Prince, right? So leaders like that are the ones that are going to change Haiti. And that is my hope, that sometimes when I look as a whole, as a mission, as Haiti, I can get a little discouraged. But when I think of this mission organization that is being led and led in a good way with good Christian leaders within Haiti, within Mission Haiti itself, that's what gives me hope for the future. That is the change that Haiti is going to need. Good people who want to do good work, who are giving the opportunity to succeed, and will not lie and will not steal because they have a higher power that they listen to.
So that change from the inside
for sure
out.
For sure.
But it can't be done. I mean, we take schools, medical facilities, and I think we got a taste of what life is like when you take those things away these last couple of years, but really we don't truly understand it in the States because we still have so much, even just at the tip of our fingers. But for a child to go to the Embrace
school,
right? So that's where Embrace Church. That's where I go to church. It's actually where we're filming this right now. But we've raised funds to do those schools. So and all the schools and the medical everything that you guys are doing. What's that like for a child? What would be their other option if they didn't have that school?
You know what? I think when I had to leave, right? And when Mission Haiti was at a question mark back in September of last year, whether we're going to continue everything, I think we got slapped with reality that for those kids, for those students, for the people that work in Mission Haiti that get a steady paycheck, for those folks that go to the medical clinic and are able to get help in what is ailing them, that is the most stability that those folks have. That is what is stable for those students, because without that, sadly as it is, they will not be able to go to a medical clinic. They have to walk or take a taxi an hour and a half away so that they can just get the very smallest
just the basic
care. And they will not be able to go to school. They will not have that steady paycheck that is coming in. So without that, it's it's a very, very sad world. And that is what we as an organization have seen for the past 25 years. That is how we have grown, is we've been able to see that need, that kids not going to school, not getting a good education. No one is able to go and get medical care. Elders are just left in their houses for days and days and days without anyone checking on them. And being able to partner with churches like Embrace, being able to partner with Tyler Goff Cares.
Goff.
Goff Cares.
we're learning each other's last names, how to say them correctly, and we realize that Goff is a very American.
Sure is.
Yeah.
That's how we say it in Creole.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. So being able to partner with folks like you guys, caring and meeting the need is just huge, because without it, it's just a very, very sad situation.
Yeah. Well, I think what you guys do in a nutshell is you give them hope.
Correct.
Right?
Amen.
I mean, everything you just talked about was without the infrastructure you guys have put in place. It can be a hopeless place for that community. And so without hope, it's very hard to have growth or action, or really just life in general, right?
It really is. It really is. Hope is a powerful thing.
Yeah.
It's a powerful thing. It will get you through the days.
Yeah. That's good. So we got some events coming up.
We sure do.
We got, if anybody wants to race Meriton Haken,
that's right.
We're doing, what is it?
It's the Move for Mission-Haiti.
The Move for Mission-Haiti.
Yep, correct.
So when's that coming up?
All right. That is our 4th annual Move for Mission-Haiti event. And that is August 6th at 8 o'clock in the morning. Get there at about 7:30. So you can do one of 3 things. You can walk a mile, and you can do yoga, or you can run a 5K. So this year, the little twist is going to be that I will be racing Mary Paul.
Really?
Yeah, so it's going to be Team Paul Haiti or Team Paul Sioux Falls.
Is there any like wagers we can get going on this? Okay.
You better believe it. Good. So
I like your I think you look a little lighter on your foot than Paul. He's a big guy. He carries some extra muscle on him, which doesn't maybe bode as well for runners. So
he is an Iron Man.
He is an Iron Man.
I'm a Haitian Iron Man, but like the air here is different, right?
Yeah,
but
exactly.
It's been a long time since I've ran a 5K. It was probably in high school. But I have been training because we want Team Paul Haiti to do well, to do better than Team Paul, even though I love Sioux Falls. We're going to beat PCH's team. So we have a match of 5K each. We're running a 5K. I have 5,000. I have a donor that will match 5,000, and Paulton Haken has a donor that will match 5,000.
Awesome.
So if we each both get 5,000 to be donated to the orphanage in our name, and then we will get those match.
Get it doubled.
The more people that run with me during the 5K, I could get some seconds off.
Really?
So I would appreciate it because I need it, because the air is different around here, man.
Is it?
Yeah.
A little thicker?
It's a little thicker, it's a little bit, it's not like a mountain.
Any advantage we can get you, we're gonna do it.
it.
So go to the link, sign up under Paul Haiti. Is that how you're doing it?
Yep. Okay. So go to mission-haiti.org/donate.
Yep.
And choose Move Donation.
Okay.
And then at the end you can choose Team Paul Haiti or Team Paul Sioux Falls.
Okay. All right. I love it, man. I love competition, especially if it's for a good cause.
It's for an amazing cause.
Or you could just walk a mile, which is great, or do some yoga.
For sure. Yeah. And there's going to be raffle prizes there. We have some amazing prizes that you can win. We're going to have DJ Sean Roberts there. We're going to have yoga by Ashley from Ignite,
awesome.
Coffee from the Clean Beans. So,
and that's at Cherry Rock Park.
That's at Cherry Rock Park.
Where it starts.
Yep. Okay. For our orphanage.
Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. Any parting words? Anything you want to leave us with? Story or even just a ask or?
Yeah. Well, when you said hope, that just got it right here, because even when I was sleeping in that bedroom with my brothers, and there are days that we went hungry,
Yeah.
I had hope because my father went to the States when I was like 2 years old. You know, I had hope that food would come.
Yeah.
And that hope is so important, so vital. And even though me and my family, we had to leave Haiti after living there for 8 years, being able to be in a place where you know that there's so much hope here, especially in this city of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, that loves Haiti so much, and there are so many supporters here in Sioux Falls, NT, and Harrisburg that just love Mission Haiti so much. Like, you've never been to Haiti, right?
I've never been. No.
We will have that in the books once it's safe. But you know, for people like you, Tyler, that have never been to Haiti and still care so much and bringing so much hope, I'm just super grateful. Super grateful that that we are able to partner with those leaders in Haiti. So thank you, man. Thank you.
Well,
I
it speaks
appreciate
to
it.
your
Thank you for your
leadership,
folks.
your vision, to get somebody from Sioux Falls, South Dakota that's never been to just be on board and excited about what you guys are doing
God is good.
halfway across the world. So keep
is
it
good.
up. Keep it
We
up.
will.
Sign up August 6th
Yep.
and go sign up under Paul Haiti to race with Paul and beat Meriton Haken.
That's right.
But more importantly, just to raise a bunch of money that's going to go straight to everything
Exactly.
Mission Haiti is doing in Haiti. So.
Yeah, that one is specifically for our orphanage. We are sending 2 kids to college for the first time in our orphanage, and we are going to walk with them all the way after college. So it's a pretty huge deal.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Grateful. Thanks, my man.
Thanks for joining us.
Appreciate it.
Thank you guys for tuning in as well. Check out, we got some links in the chat below as well that you can go sign up for the 5K or even just check out Mission Haiti to learn more about them and what they're doing. So thank you guys, and we'll see you next time.